One true thing about professional wrestling, kids love it. They're a target audience. Now, we'd like to repeat our parental warning because of the material in our next report. What is the message that kids get from pro wrestling? WCW is criticized for its violence and gang imagery, but they claim to draw the line at profanity and explicit sex. The WWF TV Guide noted that its corporate logo could well be the upraised middle finger. Their controversial Super Bowl commercial spoofed the criticism of its violence and sex while, of course, showing both. Not all of this is intended for kids, but they do see it, and Mark Schwartz reports that is a growing concern.
Oh my gosh!
They simulate sex.
Whoa!
They flash flesh.
Oh my God!
They flip the bird.
Oh my!
They draw blood, then drink it. And they throw in an occasional human sacrifice. These are signs of the times.
Oh, let's get ready to suck it!
Suck it! Suck it!
13-year-old Corey Fear can't get enough WWF attitude. This is regular after-school activity in his Southern California backyard. It may not have all the flash and trash of a live event, but it has enough plywood and sheet metal to maintain the attitude.
Suck it!
Corey has been suspended from school 3 times as a result of aggressive behavior, including inappropriate sexual gestures and language. Most recently, after he pointed toward his crotch and yelled, "Suck it," at a female classmate.
So when you say suck it, what are you telling somebody?
It's just a gesture. I mean, it's not like I'm not saying, get your head down there and suck it.
He's not the only one out there. His friends, people you see, you hear them in the stores, everywhere you go. So it's not just him singling out doing it.
So we got a generation of kids yelling suck it.
Yes.
What did you get in trouble for? What were you doing?
Suck it.
What is that?
My private part.
Thaddeus Simmons goes to kindergarten near Memphis, Tennessee. He was punished for using WWF language. 4 6th graders at the same school were suspended for acting out violent scenes they saw performed by WWF wrestlers.
When I ask them, where do you pick this up? And they say, oh, Miss Allen, they do it on the wrestling program. Don't you watch the wrestling?
How you doing, books?
Dr. Brian O'Connell, an elementary school principal near Buffalo, New York, was so outraged about students using sexual gestures and vulgar language that he attributes to the WWF, he alerted parents that the crass and violent behavior would no longer be tolerated.
Aren't these guys making too much of this? Isn't this just like a comic book or a cartoon?
No, because I'm petrified that someday the school's going to call me during recess and say some other child put my kid in a headlock and broke his neck.
It's a monster, is really what it is. It's a nationwide monster. It's got to be stopped.
The principal is entitled to his opinion. I'm entitled to mine.
WWF Chairman Vince McMahon, who created Raw is War, cable TV's top-rated series, uses words like conservative and tame to describe his programming, which until February was rated TV PG. Parental guidance suggested. McMahon felt a change to the slightly more cautionary TV-14 was appropriate, especially given the explicit storylines most often seen after 10 o'clock Monday nights.
How bad is it? How bad can it be? My God, they say a few colorful words, a few expletives. Oh my God, they flip the finger. How bad is it compared to everything else that's out there on television today? When did you last watch, afternoon soap opera? Oh my God. Compared to afternoon soap opera, we're Sunday school teachers.
If Vince McMahon wants to argue that, well, why are you beating up on me, and this isn't soap opera, soap operas are a problem, and, 10 o'clock program is a problem. Well, kids aren't coming to school discussing NYPD Blue, and they're not coming to school talking about latest storyline of General Hospital and Guiding Light.